Hey everyone, Jamie here with this review of Warborn. Before we get into the review, let's have a listen to this banging soundtrack and take a look at these visuals. Okay, so what is Warborn? It's a turn-based strategy game. It's kind of Gundam meets Blockbusters. Can I have a pee please, Bob? But instead of having to answer questions to get across the map, you'll use the really straightforward system of clicking on the unit, choosing from a menu of actions, and then clicking on where you want the unit to go or who you want them to shoot at. So it is dead easy to pick up and play. The hard part comes from deciding your strategy, and we'll get more into that in a moment. The story here is played out between and during missions. You're part of a mercenary outfit battling an oppressive regime. It's delivered by some truly delicious 90s cartoon / anime style artwork. It really does look the business. There's no voice acting here, but the writing is fine and does the job of jogging things along and explaining why you've hurled yourself down onto the surface of a planet to battle the enemy. The art style is clearly carried through into the game itself. Each individual unit's really well drawn, including the uber powerful command unit that you can call in times of need, which basically vaporizes everyone and anyone that gets in its path. The strategy elements really come down to using the terrain to full effect. Certain pieces of terrain will slow your units down or provide extra cover. If you see an enemy unit out in the open, it's a good idea to go ahead and shoot them until they blow up. Completionists will really enjoy that, as well as the 40 campaign missions which come with the game to progress the story. There's challenges for each mission in terms of keeping your units alive and defeating the enemy. If you manage to get an S rating on every mission, you'll get a special achievement, and there are a number of achievements on the PlayStation 4 version which I've been testing for this review. The audio in the game is actually really enjoyable, as well as the soundtrack I mentioned at the start of the review. All of the sound effects in the game are really well done. When you capture something, it makes sense. The sound effects of the guns work really well. When you get pulled into the little combat visual, there's a sound that goes with that as well. And it's really quite enjoyable, and I've played this for a good while, and they certainly haven't become tedious, which is testament to the good job that the game developers have done. A really cool feature that comes with Warborn is online multiplayer, where you get to choose from one of the 4 commanders to represent you and battle it out with a friend. I say a friend because it's not an open multiplayer where you matchmake. Instead, you select your commander, select the colour of your units, and you get a code which you can send to a friend who also has to have a copy of the game, and you can jump into a battle together. There's lots of different maps to choose from of varying sizes. To play on some of the larger maps, you probably need to book out an hour or 2 as you battle it out for supremacy, which isn't a bad thing. It's certainly an enjoyable game, and I could see you having a lot of fun with friends on this. A really cool feature is the ability to make your own maps. So there's tools to select the size of the map, the theme, the conditions and the weather. As well as that, you've got a range of different tiles you can place once you've chosen your size and conditions. There's really a huge amount of options here, and I think they've done an absolutely brilliant job of adding this customization into the game. So kudos to them for that. Overall, I'm giving Warborn 7 out of 10. It's got gorgeous visuals, a great soundtrack, it plays really easily, and as far as I can tell from the gameplay I've had, it's bug-free. Fans of turn-based strategy games should really think about picking this up. If you've enjoyed this video, click like, remember to subscribe, it's completely free, and click the bell so you get notifications. Thanks for watching and have fun.